Aries, this is your weekly reading. Let's see what we have for you. What do we have for Aries? What do we have? Aries, I see you making peace with the past. I see you making peace with the past. Okay, I do see that you could regret some of the things that have happened, but you're like, it is what it is, you know? It's like, it happened the way it happened, so I can't change it. I'm gonna make peace with it because it seems to be so heavy to carry that around. So I see you making peace with it. I see that you've learned some type of lessons as well from it. So there are the mistakes on your part you will learn from. You won't make the same mistakes in a way, okay? You won't, okay, so, ugh. Oof. I see that you could, in a way, I feel like Aries, it's like you're telling yourself, well, never again, and when it comes to your heart. Maybe you have some type of, like maybe you've decided to close your heart after whatever that you've experienced because it was such a hurtful unpleasant experience, and you've decided, you know what, I'm just going to focus on myself. You could be overindulging things, could be drinking too much, or we're not caring about other people's feelings beside yours. I feel like you have your guard up. Your heart is it's shutting down. Your heart is shutting down. I see that you could be overthinking the situation. But in a way, this is your way to make peace with it, which is very strange, you know? Oh my God, I'm hearing a villain era. Okay, so you could be like, fuck love. I'm just going to take care of me. You're like, yeah, the past hurt, but I'm going to like learn from it. But in a way, you're turning you towards the dark instead of the light. You know, you're going deeper into the tunnel instead of going towards the light. And in a way, you're like, fuck it. I feel like you've switched off your feelings to help you get over it or make peace with it. Oof. And you could be in denial about the whole thing. All right. You could be lying to yourself, Aries. You could be lying to yourself. You could be telling yourself, oh, I don't need this, you know, I don't, fuck love, or fuck my feelings, or fuck them, or whatever, right? And that is not the truth. That is not the truth of the situation or the way that you feel about the situation. But you're telling yourself that so much that you maybe started to believe that lie, or you may be starting to deny that truth so that you could move on. In a way, you're doing this so that you can move on. Oh my God, so that you can move on. And there's the Six of Swords. You trying to move on from this. There's something that was forced to end, or something that was forced because I feel like someone hurt your feelings, and that is out of your hands. You can't really do much about how people treat you, right? But you, in a way, it's like, okay, I can't control others, but I will fucking shut my heart down. It's out of service. It's not for grabs. And that is not the truth. Like, you, instead of processing that grief, you're denying it. You're denying it to yourself. which is making it's like you're trying to you're trying to bury. Why does that sound wrong? Bury? Trying to bury the truth. Okay? So that you can move on. Because if I feel like whatever that you are trying to put away in the back burner and not realize is heavy on you. Is something that possibly shocked you, and it really put a dent in your heart. And you're afraid that if you start to process it, the hurt will continue, even when you leave. So as you are leaving now, you are putting your heart in a cage and locking the key and throwing it in the fucking ocean. What should Aries do? I mean, it's quite obvious, but let's ask. Ask for help. Ask for opinions. When I say ask for opinions, ask someone that has genuine advice for you, right? There is something about you having to ask someone that is experienced, someone that's gone through something that you are going through, that they could guide you. You need to be open-minded to hear new ways of dealing with this, because your way is not really healthy. Okay, there is something about you having to be open to explore new ways to deal with this situation. You cannot be scattered with this situation. You need to process it. And if you are having a hard time to process it alone, ask for help. Ask for help. Whether this is a friend, a family member, open up. Do not keep this to yourself. There is light in the situation. But you also need to be open-minded to receive guidance from others. You have to have faith that things happen the way they happen for a reason. And I know it might sound cliche, but that is the truth of things. Like I started your beginning, like the beginning of the reading, you looked like you already are doing that, but you're not. You're not processing your truth. You're not processing the hurt. And that's where you're going wrong. Otherwise, it is what it is, you know? But you have to make peace with that, truly, not deny yourself the feelings that you're feeling. Because if you start to deny those feelings, it will accumulate and become stronger at the back of your mind. Maybe you don't see it yet, but that will surface in the future for you. Instead of it being resurfaced in your future, deal with it now so that you don't have to deal with it in your future. Unless you prefer to deal with it in the future and not now, that is okay too. But there's something about having faith that everything happens for a reason, and if you feel like you can't do this alone, ask for help, because you do have people here that you can open up to and truly listen to. Like, go for someone that is wise, that you trust, that will tell you truthfully. I mean, hopefully this reading is helpful to you, because that's why I'm here. I am here to help you. But if this isn't good enough, you can ask someone else that you can trust with their opinion. You can trust their opinion about the matter. Okay? You need to know that everything happens for a reason, Aries, and that's that. This is your message here. But there is no reason to bury your feelings or lock your heart away. just because one situation didn't work the way that you've hoped for it to work. You kind of have to realize, you know, everything is a blessing, whether it's disguised or not. You know what I mean? Best of luck, Aries. I will see you soon.